Started here.
No, we don't need it.
Yeah, for upload later.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. All right. Are we live?
I don't have a card on there. We're recording locally. We're good.
We're good. All right. Hello, everybody. Rambler recap time. Are we live? Someone give us some confirmation in the comments. Oh, I see Digger Dan. We got Justin.
Hey,
Hey, Justin.
we actually do get to see live viewers.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at
We're,
that. There
we're
we
using
go.
StreamYard with this for the first time.
Yeah, actually, like somewhat professional YouTubers.
Yes. So as we get people rolling in.
Hi, Digger Dan.
Hello. That Kendall sees us. Hey, Kendall. Hello, Sean. All right, we're live.
Yep. We got it.
We got it. Rich, it's September Rambler recap time.
How was the reading month for you?
I had a great reading month.
I had a bad reading month.
It's the opposite.
I was not good this month.
Let's go through. What'd you read this month for September?
It was slow. I read The Well of Ascension and Name of the Wind.
Reread Name of the Wind.
I reread both books. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
I've already read both of these books. And I started on an indie book that our friend Andrew Givler sent us.
Yes.
So
title not to be announced. So
yeah, he's still working on it. It's still in the working process. So
nice.
That's what I did this month. What did you read this month?
I had a great reading month. It felt great. Now, some of the books I really liked. Some we'll see. And by the way, you read Name of the Wind because we're going to have a book club on it, and we'll have a review on the channel. So that's the big news. By the way, if you guys are looking at the title, we have some panelist news for Dragonsteel coming, but first we'll go over what we read. I read 5 books this month. It was pretty good. I should say 4.5. I finished Dungeon Crawler Book 6, The Bedlam Bride, at the beginning of the month. So it was kind of layover there. I read The Blade itself, First Law, for the first time. Liked it so much, I then read Before They Are Hanged, the second book as well. Rich and I already recorded both of those. Those will be reviewed on the channel coming out in October. And I also read Mistborn Book 2, Well of Ascension with you, and The Name of the Wind for the first time.
You had a great month.
It was
good on you, man.
It was also a bit of mix of stuff too, because Name of the Wind's very different than The Blade itself, very different than Mistborn, very different than Dungeon Crawler. So I had a
well-dispersed fantasy spread.
The shotgun approach of reading fantasy. No consistent tone.
Yeah.
Go everywhere. So, hey, we're going to reply to the comments as we go here, but I see people hopping in. We got Martin. Hello, Coop.
Oh, hold on. There we go. So no Howling Dark?
Every month I just
month.
This is awful. Speaking of that, Rich, we should hint at we should establish what we're going to read next month.
Oh, okay.
And maybe if Howling Dark should be there. So whatever the patrons pick, that'll be the first thing. So whatever book that is. And the reason we read Name of the Wind this month is that's what the patrons picked for the book club of September. So I have a couple out here that I'm going to read next month if you don't have any plan. But I'm going to obviously be finishing Mistborn Book 3, First Law Book 3. Those will be priorities. Then whatever patrons pick. And maybe scoot in there. Up to you. Hey, live. Rich gets the pick. Howling Dark or Lonesome Dove? Rich, why don't you tell the people what I should read?
Oh, my favorite book or Howling Dark? And I really like Howling Dark. Howling Dark's a great book. But Lonesome Dove is my favorite book.
You want me to read that?
But I don't want to, then it's my fault that we keep pushing off.
What are the peons saying? Andrew says Lonesome Dove.
Andrew wants it to be Lonesome Dove. That subber, it's like, wait, this is live? Yeah.
Hi, we're live. Heidi says Abercrombie Age of Madness is the best. Okay, yes, that's book 3. Oh no, that's the next series he does after First Law. Great.
No, but he's Last Argument of Kings is the next book.
Yes, that is. So Coop says Howling Dark because of Demon in White. Another Howling in the Dark. Cupid says Lonesome Dove. Oh, it's very split.
Has Richard convinced Austin to read Deadhouse Gates? I have not yet. And even though I liked it, I enjoyed the book.
Yeah.
I don't think Austin will. That's just my current thought. Maybe book 3, it'll get to that point. But even though I can tell you will like Deadhouse Gates more than the first book.
Okay.
I know that. It'll be a step up for you in all regards. I don't think it's enough.
A step up from bad is still bad, though, to me.
I think you would still think it would be like neutral.
Oh, okay.
That it actually does it improves the world building, it improves the characters. Like you actually do like more of the characters. They're more interesting to actually get involved with. All these different factors. but still.
You just think on my priority list, go Sun Eater before going that. Okay.
Priority list is Sun Eater before.
Malazan will be in the background then. But Rich, for you, what should you read this next month? We should pick and choose a couple
That's true.
things.
I said I wanted to read Cormac McCarthy's not Blood Over
The Road.
I mean, The Road is up there, but Blood Meridian.
Blood Meridian, okay.
I wasn't able to get to it, so that's probably one I want to do this coming month. Well, what do you think I should read? Or what do you guys think?
Yeah.
I forget that I actually can talk to you guys now,
Or
not
me.
just
Oh,
this guy.
no,
No, I talked to you enough. What should I read?
Yeah, let's see if
what's
people
some
have
of the
suggestions.
priority lists here?
And while that's happening, we have Esme saying, I feel like if Austin ends up liking Dead House Gates, that'll be what helps me make the decision to start the series. Okay, great. I will. All right. We can't promise that review's coming soon, but that is noted. That is noted.
Let's see. Going back up here. Did you cry at the end, Rich? Wait, which one?
Are they talking Dead House?
Dead House? No. Lonesome Dove? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love Lonesome
Can I
Dove.
say I'm waiting for a good cry, a book to make me cry? It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a little bit. I've been reading too many action-heavy books, and
You may want to fit in a Lonesome Dove, just because it'll be different. It's not fantasy. It's not sci-fi. It's a Western.
Okay.
It's exciting, but it's mostly drama and characters. It's a character drama.
I'm done. Anybody have answers for Rich? Let's see. What are they saying?
Read the heroes so we can have a discussion on it. Yes, Kendall, I know.
Oh, person up there has the correct answer. Who was that?
Wait.
Scroll up a little bit. One more. What?
I'm keep going. Where?
There, the top person.
There we go. Read some Terry Pratchett.
Correct.
Yeah. Can we commit to reading one Pratchett book together?
Can we? I want to start back from the beginning.
Oh, just to reread.
I want to go Color of Magic. That's the only thing, because I don't want to keep jumping around. I want to start and go like you are.
But you're not gonna like it.
I don't care.
You're
it's
not gonna
Pratchett
like
though. It's how do I not like Terry?
I promise you're not gonna like.
That's not fun.
I know. The first two books are a wash. All right.
You've read both of them?
Yeah, I've read in order up to like book 10, roughly.
I'm gonna put down with an asterisk Color of Magic. I have to get through it then. If it's that bad.
Caveat: if you're reading Color of Magic, you must read Light Fantastic immediately after. Get them
This
both
book
out of
too?
the way because they are basically one book split into two parts.
And we get closer to, if anybody's ever watched our Mort review, when we review the last Discord book, that will be the last video on this channel.
That is true.
So if we end up finishing all 42 Discworld books, say bye to Tudor Ramble.
Delete the channel.
That is it. If Sanderson comes on, we're still going. It's the last book of Discworld ends the channel. Who else we got here? Say it. We got a bunch of comments.
Hyperion is a tearjerker. That is very fair here. I did cry at that one.
We never reviewed it. We both read it.
I know.
We should, but we probably have to reread.
I would reread it again.
Refreshed on it. Yeah.
Empire of the Vampire is great for a spooky season. That is a great point. We've been recommended Empire of the Vampire quite a bit. So,
yes.
Let's see. Stormlight Book 5 is coming soon. There should be some good cries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I should reread all of Stormlight.
Yeah, no, you're not.
I totally
You have
could.
so much to read, though.
I could. I maybe could. I don't know.
That comes back. If you come back next month having read all 4, I will dress up as Syl to Dragonsteel.
Bet?
For one day.
Okay. Blue paint and everything?
Oh, I'll wear the thing. The costume.
You'll wear the dress.
I'll wear the costume.
Okay.
Entire day at Dragonsteel. And I'll do it on I'll do it on a day.
Live,
I'll do it on
the next
live,
counts.
and I'll do it on a day where we're panelists.
Really?
If you read all 4 Stormlights by next Rambler recap, 100%
Oh,
we'll do that.
that's
So there's some encouragement for you.
that's dangerous. You shouldn't have done that.
I don't want to know if I said. What are people saying? Did I do something stupid there? Do people actually believe Rich will do this? What are they saying?
Oh God.
Thomas, hey Thomas,
Hey, Tom.
thanks for the donation. What'd Tom say?
Pull it up here.
He collabed with us. If anybody wants to watch the episode where we talked about censorship and porn, that was with Thomas. So Thomas says, "Can you read that, Rich? You got the glasses."
Okay. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Here's some money to go toward you guys reading The Road. It's one of my favorite books of all time.
Wow, now you got to read The Road and all Stormlights this month.
I could do it.
I think you might have to quit your job.
No, I just had to be really bad at my job for the next month. Like,
sorry to Rich's employer.
At my job of just audiobook.
Very sorry to Rich's employer there.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. What else we got here?
Oh, how much of the first law has Austin read by now? I know that in the time it's taken me to get halfway through book 1, he's finished at least 2.
First off, yes, I have read 2. I have not touched the 3rd yet. I just finished Name of the Wind yesterday, so I'll be starting that tomorrow. So as soon as it's my next audiobook, so I'll be starting book 3. And we've already recorded the first 2 episodes, so we are flying through them.
Oh yeah, no. Levy's saying here, hit the audiobook on 3 times speed. Yeah.
there was an implied, like, you have to actually listen to it. If you can comprehend it 3 times, I'll give you that.
I probably won't. I will probably be capped at 2 times speed.
I'll allow that.
That's
I'll even allow 2.2 because that's what I do now. 2.2.
Really? You do 2.2?
I do.
That's impressive. Yeah. Well, it's Michael Kramer. I may be able to get away with 2.5.
Oh, he speaks like a snail. Oh.
I love him, but
yeah,
it's a little slow.
Let's see, what are people saying? Rich, you better get reading, dude.
Hey,
Justin.
Hey, Justin.
And
that's our buddy.
Yeah. And we have Aqua. Aqua says, first time I've caught a live. Only just started reading a few months ago. Hello, welcome to your first live. Yes, this is our 3rd one now, so we're getting into the routine of things.
Yeah. Reading Iron Gold and Mistborn book 1. Oh, off to a good start on the fantasy reads here.
Lovely.
Listen to Stormlight while reading other books physically, Rich. Throw Austin off. Yeah. Here's the thing. I think I can do it if I make it audiobook exclusive and I tear through it. Because here, doing the math, non-sped up Way of Kings is like 30 hours at 1 time speed, give or take an hour or 2. 2 times speed, I'm at 15. I can read, if I can get to something like 5 to 8 hours of reading a day, which I think I can do.
Yeah.
I think I can finish them all.
Yeah, maybe. How many? Oh, you're right. It'll be close. It's just, I might not see you very often.
No,
I'm going to make a lot of plans.
How often do you see me already?
I'm making lots of plans. We're going to have a fun month.
Let's see. I've only read your favorite author or never read them again for the rest of your life. Ooh, only read your favorite author or never read them again.
I think it's an easy answer for me.
Yeah, I think never read them again.
Never.
I've already done, like, they're my favorite because I've read them.
Yes.
And so I'm done.
Exactly.
Though, to be fair, my favorite author is Terry Pratchett, and I haven't read all his books. That would be a great sacrifice.
It would, however,
but I value variety over an individual.
Yes. And you probably have a handful of authors you could say are up there as your favorites. Yeah. The gap between Terry Pratchett and your next favorite isn't as much as it would be, right?
Oh, someone games. I'm on book 12 of The Wheel of Time. I'm sorry for Austin not loving them.
Yeah.
You and me both.
A shame. It's a shame.
You and me both.
And Maj says, I think it's only fair at this point for Austin to recommend a book for me to read. See, Maj, he is the person that I referred to on this episode coming up on Blade itself, who sent us emails and bullied us. He essentially had it titled Bullying Austin to Read First Law, Bully Email number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. It went all the way to 10 or 11, 12. I don't know what we're at, but thank you for bullying me. For you.
Yeah, you got to bully him. What book does he have to read now?
Dungeon Crawler Carl. We've done it so much on the channel. Why not?
Let's see. Coop, you've recorded the first 2 First Law episodes. How much did Richard accidentally spoil in the discussion?
Nothing, actually.
I was good.
I don't think you did.
This is because I read a chapter by chapter summary online, which the First Law wiki, fantastic. I was able to keep it right in pace. I don't think I spoiled anything.
No, you were very good.
And if anything, I maybe alluded to like, hey, look, that's going to be important later. Keep watch of this. Maybe I've done something like that. Of like,
I'm going in very spoiler free. You did good with that.
Yeah,
Mistborn.
Richard cuts the love short to go start reading.
Everyone really wants you to do that. Oh man, we have to catch up a lot of comments. Oh, while we're doing that, while we're going through some comments here. Oh, what Thomas say? By the way, you guys,
got any tips for increasing the reading speed? I feel like I'm a pretty slow reader compared to most other booktubers. It's audiobook. Audiobook, man. That is the way.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. And you could slowly build it up where I thought 1.2 speed was all I could do. And then I just went, okay, I'm going to try 1.3. And then for an hour or two, I was like, oh, maybe it's a little fast. Then I got used to it. Then I upped it. It's like the gym. It's like you do
Work
it
that muscle.
Do it until you get used to it, then up it and keep going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, immersive reading helps because if you are both physically reading and audiobooking, I found that I'm able to up the speed a bit more because it's just reading and listening. It's getting two pieces of information at the same time.
I've tried that and ultimately it doesn't work for me because my eyes are reading faster than an audiobook could ever do. So I would have to be putting the audiobook at well above 2 times speed.
That's what I did.
And at that point, it's noise in my ear. It's more distracting than anything. So I might as well just like not do that.
Gotcha.
But I do like immersion reading for like Malazan. I read it slower. So like a 1.75 speed in my ear, but I physically read it and it forced me to slow down and read.
Concentrate.
Which was actually enjoyable.
That's good. That's good. All right, catch up to these newer. I think we're still behind on comments. If we go to new, we got to go to live comments because I think we're way behind.
I'm still slow with audiobooks, but luckily I can usually audiobook at work and for like half my shift. Yeah, that's what I used to do as well. My job said maybe if I'm not actually doing work, I can audiobook, but I'm dealing with numbers and things, and that's hard to do at the same time. But have you read any Grady Hendrix books?
I don't know who that is.
Okay,
who is that?
I've heard but not read a lot of authors.
Huh.
Never heard that one before, which is kind of surprising.
Well, yeah, let us know who that is if anybody's read their books.
Yeah, yes, Newman. Reading Wall of Storms. Yes, I knew. I knew. We should read Wall of Storms.
Well, we went over what we did read last month, what we want to read next month. We'll see what ends up happening with that bet. Want to give some updates.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go a couple updates and we'll go back to responding to some questions. We have some big updates with Dragonsteel panel. So those who don't know, last month we announced Rich and I will be panelists at Dragonsteel Nexus Live with Sanderson, the release for book 5 coming out. Turns out we're going to be on 2 panels. And there was 3 potential panels, and I think one of them overlapped with an event we wanted to do. So instead, we're doing 2 of them, and we're here to announce tentatively what they are. We were told these are the 2 that we will be on, and things could change before then. I don't know, maybe if something changes, but as of now, this is what we're doing. The Unique Magic Systems panel at Dragonsteel, and secondly, the World Building panel at Dragonsteel. So both magic and world-oriented, and are you hyped for that?
I am. I will say I'm a little nervous for the world building panel. That's why I think a reread would be really helpful.
How hilarious would it be if we do? So I've given Sanderson stuff 5 stars. World building, magic systems, Mistborn, Stormlight. We go out there, start picking it apart. Like, a better world builder, like Robert Jordan. You say that Robert Jordan, I'll say like it's no Red Rising.
Oh God,
they kick us
We're the
out.
one negative Nancy's on the panel.
So yes, those are the panels. I hope if anybody is going to Dragonsteel, we'll see you there or see you at the panels. Out, not just at the panels, but elsewhere. We'll be there all 3-4 days. So
yeah, we'll be around, and
we'll be around.
It's not that big of a city. We'll probably be at a bar or somewhere there.
Yeah, or our cheap motel. I think we're paying like $20 a night, and I'm pretty sure. I don't know how we found it. It was the only available one in the area. So, oh my goodness!
Oh wow! Look at that.
Dino, thank you.
Thank you so much. Here, check. Yep. Oh, nope. Stop. Don't scroll away. There we go.
We're so bad at this.
Check out Jaber Crow by Wendell Berry. He is a 92-year-old author from Kentucky who is also a farmer. Check out Goodreads for more. Richard would like it.
All right. Is that a specific? That seems like a specific you recommendation there. So
sounds like it.
Okay.
Jaber Crow.
Haven't heard of him, have you?
By Wendell Berry. I haven't. But
Oh, thanks so much.
the 92-year-old, I'm guessing Western.
Question: what does the starred mean in our thing over there? What is
I think
that?
that means like
Oh, donations.
yeah,
Got it.
super chat.
So we could see that. Okay, cool.
That's
So
the
if we miss
feature.
one, it will pop up there.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
that's for people who have like, they can't read all their comments.
Yes, yes, yes. So talking story. Hey, John, what's going on? Oh, that's another thing to announce. We just had a collab with John from Talking Story and Jacob from Talking Story, and that's coming out in 2 days, Monday. And they are my favorite booktube channel and people. So please go check them out. Talking Story. If you guys haven't heard of them, you ought to. They're amazing.
They're up there. There's still no Bookborn, but they're up there.
Well, Bookborn, it's a thing. She has to be second just because she made so much fun of me and my ego shattered.
True.
Which makes me respect her more, but at the same
exactly.
time,
No, she ripped you apart, and that's what I
us apart.
loved.
But mainly me. She'll still
there were two.
She still bullies me in comments everywhere online. Just
it's wonderful.
A random short where we're talking about, I don't know, our place in the universe. She'll go, "This is coming from the kid who rated Golden Sun 5 stars." I'm like, really? I was talking about metaphysics.
For someone who talks about like, oh man, comments can be mean sometimes.
Yeah.
She's sure mean to you on comments.
It's so lovely.
It's wonderful.
It's amazing. But yes, hello, John. Hello, Jacob. Or if it's John or Jacob that's watching right now, hello.
Let's see. I would be so up. I don't know what they're talking about. It's fun.
They're having a conversation.
It's all right. Oh God, we have another one.
Hello. Yes. I can't read that. Can you read that?
Safina.
Hello, Safina. Thank you.
Favorite books you've read so far? Okay, in what context? Because this month I only had 2. All time.
What's your favorite of the month between Name of the Wind and Mistborn?
Mistborn.
Yeah.
By a country mile.
I'm so hyped for the book club.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Any patrons that are watching right now, it's gonna be
a long one.
Yeah.
So
strap in.
Prepare. But no, all time, Lonesome Dove.
All time, Oathbringer. I'll say Oathbringer.
Fair enough.
I tittle around too much.
You're reading so many more now that you're like going, some stuff is vying for that spot.
Yeah, there's a lot of top 5 competition right now.
It used to be an easy one, easy answer.
It's hard.
John and the Servant.
Yes, cute. Yes, our servant Jacob. Yes.
Yeah.
I say, why's the Tingle Crew?
See, Bookborn ridiculing Golden Sun really got you, huh?
And well, she also is part of the reason we changed our entire rating system.
Yeah,
she is part of the reason.
She's a large part of it.
Yes.
That we had to go back to the drawing board and rethink everything.
And now we're very happy with it, and that's thanks to her.
Yeah.
So she changed.
Criticism is a good thing.
Oh, very good thing. Yes.
If it's Coop.
Hey, Coop.
Don't do that. Oh, you did it, so we'd have to show it.
Oh, now we have to show.
Yeah.
Yep. Great.
None of that.
Yep,
How do I ban our Discord?
I'm not exactly sure.
He's our Discord admin.
Yeah,
unprofessional
and real life friend.
Yeah,
we've met him through the Discord, and then
he flaked on me for lunch.
Never mind, he is no longer a friend.
We'll have to catch up.
Yeah.
Some other time.
Oh my goodness, Cuban. Another one.
No,
and Justin. Justin, thank you.
Fine, you paid the $2. There you go.
Yeah, show him real quick. Justin has a real comment to read Aragon. Which we were just at the convention center and saw Christopher Paolini, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. I would be. Here's the thing: is no matter how good it was in hindsight, I doubt it holds up now. You know what I mean? I remember reading it.
I haven't read it at all, so
I read it a long time ago.
Yeah,
and I'm afraid that I'm gonna read it and just like think it's below average.
Okay.
I don't know. That's kind of my worry.
Maybe age, different times. So you might not like it as much as you once did. John from Talking Story. Wow. Thank you so much. What did John say?
Just had to join in and get the tingle.
What is the tingle? This? Okay. Are we being duped? What is the tingle?
Every time we're like a part of things, it seems like everyone has their own thing going. We're outsiders in our own group.
We are. And you know what? Actually, Cal commented in one of our videos saying that John and Jacob were debating about a tingle. I don't know what that means. They were saying something about John says when you get subscribed, you feel a tingle. Jacob says you don't feel a tingle. I don't know. It's their channel. Something's going on there.
What the hell is that?
I'm a little bit in the dark, but I'm going to find out, and we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Matthew saying I might have to join the Patreon just to see the name of the Win Book Club.
Oh, you got 30 minutes.
You got 30 minutes, bud.
Yeah, we're doing that, and then we will have a review that'll come up in like 3 weeks, 2 months from now. And then we got some more comments down here.
Currently reading Mistborn 1, my first slow read, to be honest, and I do like it though. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Is Res Rising still top tier for you, Austin?
Yes, depends on the book from the series. So book 1, book 2, and so Red Rising, Golden Sun, and Dark Age are the 3 that just stand out as the best for me. Whereas, good.
Here's your bully. Says I actually got my friend to start reading Red Rising, no bullying included.
Well, your friend didn't need the bullying, but it worked good. I like it. And Kendall has the tingle is real according to a study. What are they talking about? I don't know.
Oh my God.
And hey, everybody that's just joining, we announced I think I saw a question up there where someone is asking what panels we're on. That is the unique magic systems panel and the world building panel. Those will be the 2. And also, I kind of want to mention since this is a September recap from our last month's live, we kind of teased what people we'd have on the podcast, and the people ended up being Daniel Green, Evan Lycom, Philip Chase, and Man Carrying Thing. That was some awesome guests last month.
Don't expect the same level of guests.
Talking Stories coming on this next month.
Same number.
Oh.
We had a lot of back-to-back collabs.
Yes.
We don't have that many this next month.
More reviews next month. More topics.
Yeah.
We'll go
and also Talking Story.
Yes. And trying to get something together with Johan from Library of Viking as well. That'll be cool to get in the works. And a couple of other updates here. We got a cool thing.
We did get a cool thing. Someone sent us something neat.
We don't know who it's from, though.
I need to just send I took that picture. I'm going to send the thank you letter.
Do you want to get the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. May thy knife
ship and shatter.
We almost had it at the same time.
It's a wooden help, not shard blade.
No, not shard blade at all. Someone help us with the
cis knife.
Cis knife. Yeah.
Is it cyst or Christ? Christ knife?
One of the 2.
Oh no, I physically read. I didn't.
Yeah. Well, someone help us with the pronunciation of that. He says Cuban says Chris knife. That's how it's said.
Nope. Lights. There we go.
Is that showing well enough?
No, probably not. Oh well.
It looks super cool in person.
It looks super cool. It has all these engravings on it. It is neato pedo. It goes on the shelf now. But again,
next to what Kendall got us,
yes.
Rich, you built the whole Lego up there of Lego a Thopter. So we've got a bunch of Dune stuff now, which is awesome. So thank you to whoever sent that. Someone take credit for him. Who did send it to us?
Yeah, someone who
whoever
wants to take credit, you're welcome to in the comments. We'll believe you.
And they are saying Chris knife. Okay, yes, that is. Unless we're being gaslit, it wouldn't be beneath them to lead us astray.
Probably. Oh, come on, get Murphy next. Yeah, we should. Have we ever reached out to Murphy?
I've not. I can do that.
Should.
Okay.
Be fun.
Murphy? Manga stuff?
Maybe not. That starts a very dangerous precedent.
Yeah,
it's too tempting.
Hey, if you want our channel to blow up, just watch with one video. We have a ticking bomb. With one video, we could blow up this channel.
The minute we start doing poorly on YouTube, it's just gonna be One Piece review. That's how you know we've sold out. Is if you ever see a One Piece manga review on our channel, we've given up. We've thrown in the towel. We want to take the easy road.
This YouTube thing, it's too hard. Let's
too hard.
Let's do that.
We're going to go down that route.
Oh, Chris says, I just built
By
a
the
shelf
way,
as
not saying that Murphy took the easy route. To me, it seems like she actually genuinely likes manga.
She also has a booktube channel.
And she also has a booktube channel. Yeah. That's mainly for us. We don't want to do it. And so if we did do it, you would know the reason would be.
Good clarification, because
nothing wrong with Murphy wanting to do it more.
Actually, I thought it was a good idea that her main channel became manga, where that was more people were watching her for that than books at that point, because that was her audience.
Yeah.
And so, for example, with our channel, let's say we had 80% people that came here for fantasy, 20% for sci-fi, and you had to pick between the two.
Well, then it would make sense to have a smaller
sci-fi channel.
Yeah.
But they overlap, and we wouldn't do that. But yes, that's how it works. Chris says, I feel like Richard would like Berserk, all jokes about manga aside.
Oh, I know. I've read a bit of Berserk.
You like it?
Yeah, it's good. It's sad.
You're a
but it's
sneaky
good.
manga reader. I just, yeah.
It's toilet literature. That's what I read on the toilet.
And we have one more update from this last month kind of stuff going on where this is very much a tentative update. Want me to announce this? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, you sure?
It's not much of an announcement. It's
it's
more
not.
like
In the
stuff we've
works.
been thinking about and trying to do. And
Been in meetings
yes,
that have depressed us.
yes,
That was
depressing meetings.
That was, yeah. So
demoralizing.
Yeah. So we've been tottering and teetering with the idea of creating an official Rambler rating website where you can go in, score stuff, compare it to others. Where Rich and I, we'd have our accounts, you could see all of our ratings and have our whole system on a site, essentially. That's been an idea we've had for a long time now, but just recently have taken a little bit more initiative, as in seeing, hey, how much will this cost? What would it look like? How long would it take to make? But that is in the background, no date, TBD. See, it really depends on how official we want it to be. If we're really going like all what's the term people use?
All in.
Not all in, like all 9 yards, use a word thing.
All 18 holes.
Sure, that one. All 18 holes, or if we're just going to do like a 1 hole type thing. You know, I like that analogy.
I don't think people use that one. Who goes to the golf course and does 1 hole of golf?
Isn't there an analogy where it's all something yards? All 9 yards? Why would that be a saying? Someone help me with that saying. See, now that we're live.
With the whole $5 foot long. That's what we go for.
The whole entire foot long. But yes, that's in the back. 9 yards. The whole 9. Oh shit, it does sound kind of stupid now that I'm reading it.
It looks stupid, yeah.
So Kendall says, love phrasing by Austin, the up and coming off. Started turning me into sci-fi.
Oh, I'm not clicking on comments. I should be doing that.
Oh yeah, just to show.
And good. Felder, yes, good. Read more.
And of course, Salty has yep.
Oh,
yep.
Wait, what?
Yeah, of course.
There we go.
I think we
the whole 27.
Go to the start. I think we missed somebody.
Did we?
We might have. If you scroll down, I hope we didn't miss anybody.
Join.
Oh, Mr. Big Man. That's who we missed.
Did that just happen?
That might have just happened.
Oh, gentlemen, I last asked for a recommendation, and Austin said Warbreaker. I ended up reading Wax and Wayne books 3 and 4. That doesn't sound like Warbreaker. Now I'm on Warbreaker. I'm liking it a lot. Breath is a unique magic. I really like it.
Yes,
good.
Warbreaker is an awesome book, and I think he's doing a sequel to it coming up soon enough. But I won't spoil anything for you, but I just hope that the beginning of that book sticks in my head so much, the tension of trying to find out about Susbrawn and all that. You're in store for an awesome time.
Thank you, Mr. Big Board.
Thank you so much. Yes.
And there we go.
We're back up to date. There we go. Okay.
I think we are. There we go.
You should
read the Wandering It. Oh my God.
Sorry, we're doing bad at catching up with comments. We're doing our best.
Have you read the Witcher books? I loved them all except the Lady of the Lake. I've been interested in doing that. I think if we were going to read the Witcher books, I would like to do a collab with Vera on her YouTube channel.
Don't we have something in the works? Vera said when she's more free, we're doing something.
Yeah, I mean, it's loose, tentative.
Okay,
like something future.
Right. Something Wheel of Time with you, something like that.
Busy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so I think I got over most of the channel updates and what's coming next month. Rich, did you have anything update-wise or next month to go over before we went back to comments? Anything to mention? Anything you're excited about? Maybe something you're dreading.
Oh, I was dreading Name of the Wind. It's now over.
Good.
Yeah, no, I'm not dreading it. But okay, I'm now a little bit dreading the thought of reading 4 Sanderson books.
You don't have to do it, you know.
I now do.
If you do, it would be legendary.
I know.
That would be so because I really don't think you're going to. That's why I made the bet.
Yeah, that's not good on your part, bud.
I don't think you can do it, and that will drive you to do it. I know that will.
It'll drive me, and I don't think you understand what I used to do. I used to read I read every Sanderson book within 2-3 days. That was my old.
Like you would finish a book in 2-3 days.
When I had a job that just let me read all day.
Yeah,
that was my pace. Is I read Rhythm of War in 3 days.
Okay, so at 4 times 3, that's 12. I think I'm fucked.
That was my old pace.
Okay.
So
we're scheduling our live next week, everybody. That's great. We'll see you. Gotta up that live time.
Let's see. I cannot read that.
Are you reading more romantasy for the
Freak
LOLs?
Angle reads? Are you reading more romantasy?
We will be reading
probably.
book 2 of Aquatar eventually. It's really kind of when we want a lull in the reading, which right now we got a lot to read. When that happens, we'll do that to have fun. As a fun aside.
My guess is at the bare minimum by a time, like, got to do something for February, right?
Yes.
Yes. It's either going to be before that, but at the very least, if we do something before February, we're going to do another one.
Yeah.
For February, because
that would make
timely
sense.
and fun.
Yes, it would.
What spooky book should we read for October? On top of everything else that we're reading, that would be fun.
I don't know. I think I'm very underread in spooky horror, and I don't know if I like it because I haven't tried it, but it's just something that I'm not gravitated towards horror movies or films. I don't know if you are.
I'm not a big fan either.
So yeah, I did know that. I don't know. Yeah, both of us don't love horror, but maybe in book form we'll like it more.
Yeah.
So maybe Stephen King would be a good spot to start if we wanted to read spooky stuff.
Here we have a question from Dominique.
Hello, Dominique.
Hey, Austin, I've heard you read the first 2 First Law books.
Man, wordful.
Jesus. How are you liking them so far?
Really great. It's great. I think I controversially, actually Rich and I both thought that I liked book 1 a bit more than book 2, but the characters and the writing's awesome. The characters are amazing and the writing's amazing. I'm gonna be picking up book 3 right away. I just finished Name of the Wind audiobooks. I'm gonna be going right into book 3. It's really, really enjoying them.
Cuban asking, hey Austin, as the full big picture series, do you like Stormlight Archive or Red Rising better? So that is true. They're both 1 book away from their conclusion.
Yes, 1 book away. I would still have to say Stormlight. I have to say Stormlight just because for Red Rising, there are 2 books in the Red Rising series that really disappointed me. Whereas Stormlight, even though Rhythm of War was a big step down from the others, it still was a good book. So I have to put Stormlight, although Red Rising has several books that I would say are better than some Stormlight books. So I will say Stormlight just to be more decisive. Yes.
Natural Fluency. When will Richard read Memories of Ice?
When will you?
Eventually. I think I'll definitely get to it before the end of this year. Like, I'm confident about that. That's book 3.
Do it this next month. Why not get to it?
I'm good.
No, do it.
I got some stuff on my plate.
No, please. I insist.
Will you guys read Dawn Shard before the panel?
Oh, we probably should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what? I'll fit that in the month too. I will add that.
What have I created?
Not only will I read all 4 Stormlight books, I will also read Dawn Shard in the appropriate place.
This month.
Dawn Shard's nothing. It's super
I know,
short.
but you seem very determined.
I'm gonna do it. You understand? I know I have a goal and a mission. Here's the thing. Other friends would maybe find a way to back out of the deal. I know you will wear the Syl costume.
Yeah.
I know it for certain.
I just am so sad because if I meet Sanderson the first time and I'm just, hey, Sanderson, I love your books. Big fan. Want to be interviewed? He looks me up and down. No.
Oh, God. God, my mouse is bugging out on me. Okay. Mina says, how do you guys deal with reading slumps and how much do you read? We don't read enough is the real answer. I read 2 books this month.
Mike made me feel good saying we're on similar pace as him. He says he reads like 4-ish a month or so, 1 a week.
Thing is, the people who are reading ridiculous amounts of books, they are neglecting their work and doing audiobook at like 2 times speed. That's basically how you're able to do 10 books a month.
A lot of so
that's it.
what was the question about reading slumps or
Yeah, how do you guys deal with reading slumps?
How do you guys okay.
Personally, though, the solution to my reading slump is short and fun. So Terry Pratchett is my reading slump buster. If I'm in a slump, picking up a Terry Pratchett book makes me love reading again.
Yeah. In a way, what you're doing there is you could DNF whatever book you're currently reading. If you're feeling a slump, you don't want to pick up that book, do what Rich is doing and go, okay, I'm going to read a book I know I'll like, or keep going until you even find a chapter 1 that hooks you. Like go back to don't just neglect the books you DNF completely if you read chapter 1, didn't like it. But if you really need to get back into reading again, seriously, find just a chapter 1 that hooks you. Yeah. Because then it'll get you excited again. Then you'll probably get back into a good groove of things.
We have a couple comments here talking about Salem's Lot. It's a Stephen King book for spooky October.
Okay.
That should be something to consider.
Okay.
Thinking about reading. Albert says, I'm thinking about reading Poe and Lovecraft for October. Any favorites or recommendations of their stories and poems?
None at all. I do remember. So all the reading I've done of Edgar Allan Poe and Lovecraft was in high school. So
I mean, it's quite literally the one poem, rapping at the chamber door or whatever. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
I haven't read any in like 10 years though. So I don't know about you, but I wouldn't have any sort of.
I should get into poetry.
Yeah. Edgar Allan Poe, he's the very quirky one, right? He's the one with the interesting.
Yes.
He's the Van Gogh of writing.
He's the goth kid of writing.
The goth kid of writing. Okay.
Yeah. Got it. Barney says, give them the whole 9 yards. Comes from a World War II and American fighter planes. Ammo belts were 9 yards long.
Wait, did I actually have a saying?
Yeah.
Give them the whole 9. It is a saying. I knew I heard it somewhere. Who is that? They validated me. I love them. Barney. There we go, Barney.
A lot of people saying Howling Dark, Hogfather for Christmas. I actually did that last Christmas. I read Hogfather.
Yes, remember? And you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was great. Frankenstein 1818.
Okay. Frankenstein, the original. Just Frankenstein. Yeah.
I would actually be down for that.
There was a conversation in the Discord too, which is weird to think that the first technically sci-fi book, Frankenstein, that's what people call the first sci-fi book, is less than 200 years old as a genre. It's pretty nuts to think about. So Stephen King is great.
People saying here, Stephen King. Hate reading a romantic book for Valentine's Day.
It's not hate if we have a good time.
Yeah. We enjoy our time.
Reading Fourth Wing in that review was one of the best times.
Oh, yeah.
Not that we loved the book,
but it was fun.
A good time.
Yeah. Sometimes
you just want to watch reality TV.
Someone, my Nan Skateboard, great name.
Great name.
Do you think you'll do more lit RPGs like Primal Hunter or Defiance of the Fall? Maybe He Who Fights with Monsters. To that point, I did see on my thumbnail YouTube page, whatever. Daniel Green read He Who Fights Monsters, and I want to watch his video and see what he thinks about it, so we can, because I have been hearing that's pretty good.
Okay,
maybe not as good as Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I was going to ask
it's more standard lit RPG.
I was going to ask because Dungeon Crawler Carl for us, was it a good gateway into lit RPG for you?
Oh yeah, but it's also it mocks lit RPGs in a way. So it's a satire.
Okay.
In some sense. So maybe it's not the best representation of what the genre really is.
I'm a bit nervous because every time I see people ranking lit RPG books, I see people put Dungeon Crawler on the top. And it's almost like going into the genre, seeing as you've already read the best of the genre.
Yeah.
And does it only get worse? Because, hey, maybe you'll love other lit RPGs, but Dungeon Crawler is so great. Does it get better? In the lit RPG realm, I don't know. It's very underread in that too.
Felder here says, question the boys in chat because I'm stuck between two. Should I start the Cosmere or Malazan? I'm really only reading Cosmere books because I want to get to Stormlight.
Cosmere. What do you think, Rich? Cosmere.
I mean, what is your past reading journey? My thought is I don't think you can go from Malazan to Stormlight. like
That's a
Cosmere. I think there's
start
that's
with
not
Stormlight.
going to work. It's either you go Cosmere then Malazan, you don't go the other way around. Am I right on that? I mean, Chad, you can help me out there.
I see what you mean. Just as far as how complicated it is.
Yep.
Whereas
Oh.
Malazan, I think you could still read it and pick it up very quick. It's just more so not handed to you at all. The world is very confusing.
Yeah.
Confusing as in you just don't know how it works. So you're constantly going, wait, okay, a lot. So
Chris is asking, what did you think of Name of the Wind?
should I reveal that?
I don't think they deserve it. That's for the book club.
That's for the Discord.
That's for the Discord.
There will be a review in out probably a month from now as well. 3 weeks or a month from now, because we're going to be recording it
this week,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever this week. I'll give a hint and say I did read it. That's it.
Oh, we guys be releasing full review videos. Name of the Wind. Yep.
Yes.
Let's see. Rhythm of still has the best Hoyd story in the entire series. True. Let's see here. Oh God. How do other streamers like go through all these comments? How do they decide which ones to read and not? And they deal with way more.
Yeah. This is and thank you guys for watching the live. This is pretty cool. I think this is the most we've had on live before. This is sweet. Thanks for tuning in.
Don't forget to get some sleep. I will try.
I don't know what I've done to you this month. This is
when you read the second ACOTAR book, you guys should get the Fantasy Fangirls back if possible. That video was great. Yes.
We do have a plan for that book too. We have
a different idea for that book.
It will be a surprise and it will be amazing.
It will be one of our more adventurous videos.
Yes. Going outside our comfort zone, you might say.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you guys mood readers? Ooh, are you, Rich? Are you a mood reader?
I want to say no, but I guess yes. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I just go days without reading and I'm just not in the mood to read.
Oh, is that what it means?
I don't know. You just have to be in the mood. Because I'm a binge reader. I'm not a steady reader. It's hard for me to sit. Like we have a friend who reads just like 2 chapters every night. And that's how we
mid Sanderlanche.
Yeah. He's like, man, that was a great chapter. Instead of 1 chapter, I'll read 2 chapters. Or it's a Sanderlanche. I'll read a whole 3 chapters and then go to sleep.
Yep.
I don't get him.
Can someone describe for us in the comments here what is mood reading? Is that what it is? Or is mood reading more whatever matches your mood, you want to read a book that matches that feeling you're having? So if you're in a goofy mood, you read whimsy. Someone let us know what that means.
Kendall, I've only read 28 books this month.
Kendall, you should be the booktuber at this point.
Kendall should.
So 28. How many did you read? 2?
I read 2.
I read 5. So we take the average of us is like 3.
If we carry the 1, we're still failures.
Yep. Discworld, as Maj says, Discworld is never fails to cheer you up. That's awesome. Yeah, Discworld's amazing.
Vampires are kind of a fantasy vibes. Yeah. I'm anywhere between 2 to 5 books max. Most audio max is 1.5 for rereads. Okay. My childhood favorites, Terry Brooks, Elfstones is my go-to get out of a reading slump.
Very nice.
Fair enough.
Hello, Adam.
Adam.
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing? I love that guy.
Let's see. Telltale Heart. I've heard. I think that's in reference to something. Both by Poe. I didn't think Austin would like Salem's Lot. Richard would, though.
Okay, so that recommendations, you had that down? Didn't someone say that for Salem's Lot? Oh, you had
yeah.
What book's that? I can't read that upside down. Jayber Crow. Got it.
Jayber Crow.
Got it.
There we go.
Sweet.
Let's see, playing the vampire heavy October. So Empire of the Vampire is my October priority. That's fair. We've been recommending that for well over a year now, and we still haven't read it.
Yes.
Let's see. Do you guys play board games? We do.
I love board games. If we were to have a second channel, it would be films. If we were to have a third channel, it would be board games. Or if I had did my own channel, I don't know about you. What your priority of interests? If you were to do a podcast on something, would you go books? Then what?
Oh,
something that you could actually talk about for an hour and have a lot of episodes. So not just hobbyism, something I would chat about, because maybe you like,
I would probably want to do a scientific news channel.
That would be very cool.
Like
Space stuff too.
Space tech, space
Astronomy
tech
and
science. Like, hey, what's kind of on the horizon for new things?
you took I love that too. That would be number 2. Damn
Yeah.
it. That's a great one. That's a great one. Oh. We just have to have a lot of guests for that. That would be it.
Well, I'm gonna have to scroll.
Yeah, just bring us back up to date. I think we're way too far behind. We'll have to go to the new comments.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think we could do that anymore. We're just gonna have to catch what's being live.
Mina, what board games do you like? Well, most recent one we played that we both love. It's not a board game, I guess. It's more of a active card game. Is Here to Slay.
Oh,
We love
nice
that
card game. Yes.
Other than that, your standard Catan, everything else.
I got a couple good new ones. I've been playing Splendor. Actually, haven't played in a little bit, but Splendor. Love Splendor. It also works great with 2 players, up to 4 players. So it's great. 30-minute game. Amazing. Very cool mechanics. Castles of Burgundy is a new favorite of mine where it combines a bit of Catan plus City Builder-esque, and it's just an incredible game. And then, of course, your classics like Catan and so forth. But there's some really good games out there. I think they're Wingspan. Wingspan is a great board game.
Fun.
Raccoon Tycoon, another great one.
Also, Root.
Root is another great one.
The only problem with Root is that once you get the meta,
it's
kind of done after that.
Yeah,
there's no multiple metas.
It has like playability for 20 games, and you go, okay, I know how this works now. So yeah.
Scythe is my favorite board game.
Oh, Scythe is incredible. Oh, is that Salt? Is that Caleb? Yeah.
Nope.
Scythe is a top tier board game. That it's better. It's a better version of Risk and all of those. That Scythe is top tier. Love that board game. And also the game Diplomacy is amazing, but I can never get 7 people to spend 10 hours together in a room. So
we tried it once.
It's a great game though.
You should try Absolute says you should try The Bound and the Broken by Ryan Cahill. I have a very similar taste in books as you, and I think you'll enjoy it. It gets much better after the first book, like Red Rising.
Nice.
I've heard many things, many good things. Coop also says we should read it.
That is a big one recently that we've heard. Mike had Ryan Cahill on for an event as well. Freak Angel Reed says, if you want a very small, quick, but still fun board game, Coup is awesome. And
I think it's Coop.
No, Coup. C-O-U-P. Is that pronounced Coup? Like you take over a coup of somebody, something like that?
Got mouse work. I'm trying to click on your thing and it keeps there.
There you go.
Finally got it. Jesus.
And we have Aslan says, you guys should read Faithful and the Fallen. Yes, that's also big. You've read Faithful and Fallen.
Yeah, I really liked it. It's enjoyable.
Is that John Gwynn? Am I completely wrong?
It is John Gwynn.
John Gwynn, I want to read his stuff for a couple reasons. One, the Gwynn brothers, they're awesome. And not just to read a piece of them, but Faithful and the Fallen seems like it has that middle ground in fantasy where I've heard it's both got the sick world, the creature you were talking about, but characters, actually character focused in a way.
Oh yeah, it's mostly character focused, but it's also I like to think of it as a more modern take on Tad Williams' style. Like it has that classic fantasy feel, like the dragons, the medieval times. It's just like the hero of legend prophecy. It has all that feel, but with modern lingo and not modern lingo, but just modern prose. So enjoyable.
Okay, it's not saying slay, hip.
Yeah, it's not doing that. You go what I mean.
Not slang. Modern
classic fantasy in a Sanderson style.
Understood.
If that makes sense.
Understood. Okay. And we've got only a couple minutes left here before we're going to go talk Name of the Wind. So for any questions, we need a last juicy question to come from you guys. So give us one juicy one to hang on to and leave the live with. Otherwise, Rich, what we got going on next month? This month, we have books for next month. Looks like Mistborn Book 3, First Law Book 3, possibly a Lonesome Dove in there. Maybe. Color of Magic, Discworld Book 1.
Lonesome Dove or Howling Dark, we'll talk.
And
we'll
everything but Stormlight.
Yeah, all the Stormlight.
So what will your TBR be for the next month, do you think?
Stormlight, book club book, maybe Blood Meridian.
Okay.
Maybe.
Now
that I would have said definitely Blood Meridian, but now that I'm reading all the Stormlight books, maybe not.
Gotcha.
We'll see.
All right. Do we have any controversial question here?
Important question. Richard, what do you lift?
What do you lift, Rich?
Right now, like, let's see. max or I guess my max is right now like 175. That's my max.
Shoulder lat raises, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
shoulder
lat raises.
Yeah, lat
raises.
raises.
Max.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
for bench,
175 each. No, but that's about it.
And I'm surprised no one asked us about the important question yet, but that's interesting. We'll see. Oh, Sword of Kaigen or Pierre Nessie? Don't ask us that question, but Sword of Kaigen.
I know you love both of these series, but what do you prefer, The Wheel of Time or Lord of the Rings? Not just respect, but enjoyment. It's close. I think I of course respect Lord of the Rings more. I probably give a slight edge to Wheel of Time just because there's more. I had more amazing fun moments than Lord of the Rings was shorter, and I had less amazing fun moments.
Gotcha.
Percentage wise, though, I'd still say Lord of the Rings gets you better bang for your buck and page count time. If that's
makes
understandable.
Sense.
Yeah. Let's see other books here.
We got any? Oh, if you had to choose, no, we need something juicy to leave people ruminating with. Something
175 hardbacks.
Now that's something.
Let's see. Are hot dogs a sandwich? Yes. If you consider a hoagie sandwich a sandwich, then a hot dog is.
That's a good controversial one to end off with.
That's true.
Other than that,
That's
Rich,
right? Though.
It looks like we have to start heading out here. We thank you all sincerely for joining this live. I actually look forward to this monthly now because we get to get some feedback on things, update people. We got another comment there.
I've seen this one a couple times from different people as well. Have you read Dresden Files? No. I want to read that, which I want to do that with Andrew Giffler.
Our buddy Andrew loves the Dresden Files. That would be awesome. We're gonna maybe try to do more reviews where we have a third person on to talk about it, which would be very cool. But as we head out, Rich, what socks you wearing? Oh, he's barefoot today. Oh, the nasty Hobbinson's feet. Oh. We've got a little bit of just some gray socks today just to show them off. I'll go barefoot next time just to you could sell that, that was
I know in this economy.
What the hell are you doing for free? Oh, okay. This has been another Rambler recap, Rich.
All right.
Jump scare. That's a way to leave them with.
Yeah.
That's getting screenshotted. All right.
Yeah, of course. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Let's see if this actually ends properly.
Sweet.
It